Hello everyone, this is AmberAnkNA here. Welcome to my channel. Well, I play a variety of games and do narrations for fanfics. I'm really hoping you enjoy my content. If you do, make sure to comment below, leave a like, and subscribe with the notifications on. Right, until next time, this is AmberAnkNA. Welcome to my channel. So, hi! Hello everyone, and welcome to Death Row, Chapter 9, Training. Now, the boys seem to be waiting for some sort of debriefing, but Max wanted no part of it. After exiting the jail cell, reluctantly leaving Chloe behind, her only concern was her next steps. She briskly walked past the men's office, through the halls, and up to each threshold door, waiting for the buzzing tone that indicated it was unlocked. Making her way out of the building and into the parking area, she pulled out her phone beside her car. Before it rang, she noticed several texts. One from Maria, two from her mom, and one from her boss. Fuck that guy. Okay, relax, Max. You gotta keep it cool. She remembered the shit he tried to do to her prior to discovering her power and pulling the work of time out from under him. Now that she had calmed down and begun reconnecting with Chloe, she knew she'd need his blessing if she wanted to see her again. But she really most did. Anger began welling up inside her, but she had to push her emotions aside to make room for clarity. The photojournalist entered her vehicle and inserted her key into the ignition. Before putting the car in gear and hitting the road, Max realized she hadn't even thought about her pills in a while. Despite the increasingly precarious situation she and Chloe were in, she felt healthy. Her mind was clear and focused on her next task. Her phone was still in her hand, so she opened Weston's message first. She encrypted to respond in the most business-appropriate way she could muster. Max, I fully expect you to come see me when you're finished with the project. We need to know what progress you're making to continue. Your job is writing on this. Come directly here. Just finish up. I'll be there shortly. Thank you. It took the entirety of her willpower to resist saying a few choice words, then walking away forever. The new job had completely lost its charm, which was sad because she had such high hopes after the first few days. Now, all she thought about when the fat cell hurried across her mind was that filthy slime ball leading the place. Melita, her coolest confidant since moving away from her parents' house, actually gave in to Weston's advances to help her career. It made Max's skin crawl thinking about it. How could she let herself do that? After pointing to her boss, she decided to check Melita's messages. Max, you gotta show me your pics of the blizzard. I'm dying to see what you got. Oh, and be careful when you get back. Weston wasn't too happy you didn't meet with him first thing this morning. He can be a little aggressive when he doesn't get in his way. Max chose not to respond. She felt a little guilty because Melita had lost a lot of her charm as well. But she couldn't help the way she viewed that sort of thing. Only a few days ago, she was over the moon about making a new friend. Now, she felt like felt let down and disappointed by what she discovered about the woman. I wonder what Mom said. Clicking away from her colleague's test, Matt straight her thumb down to her mom's. I'm still in town, Matt. Your dad is worried about you. We both were because of what happened before. I think we really need to open up to one another. It's the best thing to do. I believe it might be the only way now for you to move forward. I love you, sweetheart. I have something for you, too. Hey, I'm stopping by the office and I'm meeting you at the apartment. Love you, too. Plugging her cell into the USB charger that was connected to the middle console, Matt set her phone down and pulled out of the prison parking lot. Without concern for the loss, he pressed the pedal down and held it in position, sending the vehicle quickly along the road well over the person's speed limit. She was less than thrilled to return to her place of employment, but needed to face that monster and somehow convince him to keep her on assignment. His intentions with her was clear, so she would have to find a way to remove that thought from his mind. Avoiding the potholes, Matt parked outside of her office building. It was within the hour and most of her co-workers were still at lunch, so she hoped to avoid interaction and make this a quick check. As she entered the main front doors to the office, she saw Maria peeking over her cubicle, sliding, looking in the younger girls to listen. Piss! Mass! Get over here! The woman waved her hand, motioning for Master's attention. Abruptly the request, Bess hastily made her way to her friend's cubicle, walking around the front prisoners and dropping at her desk. I know you got them, girl! She turned her chair around from facing her mother to look at the brunette who was hovering over her. What? Mass wasn't sure what Maria was asking. The photos of the prisoner! I want to see her! Maria's eager eyes were compelling, but Mass didn't really want to say anything about Chloe. Please! I really don't know if... Oh, come on, Mass! You gotta show me something! I'm not praying for choices. If you like me, you want to keep those to yourself until you promise your argo. But if you don't show me some damn pics, I fight you. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Plus, I have a really good eye. I can help you decide which ones to submit for posting. Yeah, Mass responded. I guess it couldn't hurt. She knew Weston was somewhere around the office and that she had to face him immediately. But little protest cases should be fine. Max opened up her bag and located the front drive where the photos of Chloe was located. But luckily, she handed the storage drive to her colleague and watched her see her sorted it into her own computer. Pull up a seat, Alia suggested, holding to an old wooden chair located against the wall, near the Anksters that served as a makeshift waiting area for visitors. Not seeing anyone in eyesight, Matt scampered over, receiving the chair, then returning to the cubicle. Damn! These are good shots, Maria murmured. I'm floored! Don't act surprised, Matt crypted. I may be new at the journalist ring, but photography is like my calling. After a small giggle, Maria responded, I know, girl. You're gifted for sure. Oh, damn, this one is interesting. On the monitor, the seasoned journalist has selected a selfie photo Matt took with the prisoner in the background. How the hell did you create that sort of depth? I love a good selfie and all, but either me or the background is blurry when I take one. You somehow focus both yourself and the prisoner. By the way, she comfortably beautiful. She seems so much softer than I thought she would by now. Beautiful is an understatement. So, you didn't see pictures from the trial or anything after that? Max wondered. The trial was years ago. She just looked like a young girl who was so shitless. Now, she looks almost the same except more confident in accepting, I guess. From the little I know about prison, a lot of peeps hardened and changed while they in there. Bad six happens, you know? But Jane looks really good, all things considering. Her hair is short and blonde now, too. She had almost shoulder-length blue hair back then. Yeah, she's special, Max whispered. Either Maria didn't hear her or she didn't care to comment. I just sent the 3 best photos to the printer. They'd be ready liquidly split. The machine on the adjacent side of her desk garbled and hummed until each was printed and socked in the output tray. She extended her arm, racing as she slid over and tenderly obtained the photos, holding them in an open palm beneath. That's a nice printer. Yep. So, this first one is for you personally. You gotta keep the selfie shot for yourself. It's literally perfect, but not good for publishing. These other 2 are my pics for the article. You can thank me later. Thanks, Maria. She began tucking the first photo in her bag. I said, too, thanks me later. Jesus, Max. The smirk on her friend's face let her know she was joking around. It suddenly occurred to Yonago that she hadn't even bothered to ask Maria about her article. Damn it, Max. You're so self-absorbed sometimes. Let's ask about her work, then get out of here. What about you? How's your interview and everything? Well, the woman began as she clicked through some other documents on her computer. It fell through. Oh, I'm sorry, Maria. It's not a big deal. Right before the interview, the woman decided she was done. For some reason, she wanted everything private all of a sudden. I drove out to her house to meet with her in person, but I couldn't change her damn mind. As he spoke, the woman at the computer stared into her screen, clicking through files Max had never seen before. These things happen, you know. Just gotta find my next big story. From behind, Max's baby felt 2 hands land on her shoulders and began wrapping in circular motion. So she twitched at the abruptness, but the grip was too firm to shake off. Hey, girls! Weston's deep voice sent a howling shiver down Max's spine. I need you to join me in my office. Before he could finish, Max quickly shot out her hand and located her power. Reaching after only a few seconds, she heard Maria's voice once more. It's not a big deal. Right before the interview, the woman decided she was done for some reason. Shit, here he comes. I need to make sure he doesn't ask me to go to his office. Fuck. Max jumped to her feet and moved to Maria's other side. She wasn't necessarily comfortable with being that far into the woman's workspace, but the alternative was creepy hands touching her shoulders again. Hey, girls! Even though she expected it, when her boss turned the corner and looked in her direction, Max's heart sunk. His reliant eyes and overly confident smirk caused her breathing to stutter. As he felt a panic energy, rendering her voice useless. The thought of being assaulted by that man again sent her mind into a desperate frenzy. I need you to join me in my office. A full recap of your experience with the prisoner is expected. It'll probably take a while. The man sharply licked his lips. So you can clear your afternoon. Weston winked and then turned around to head to his office. Oh, fuck that. Master stressfully popped back down where he was seated moments prior, pulled out her hand, and rewound again. These things happen, you know. Just gotta find my next big story. Shit. Not far enough. From behind, Master sensed Weston's hands approaching her shoulders once again. Before he could speak or get his hands on her, she quickly rewound. This time it hits in the full power caused a quick but sharp pain to infect her head. When she stopped the rewind, she felt a tingling sensation above her lip. That's below her nose. It's not a big deal. Right before the interview, the one decided she was done. For some reason, she wanted everything private all of a sudden. Placing the side of her index finger below her nose, Max pulled her hand back and noticed warm liquid droplets tearing out. She wished she had smelled it on her face a little when Weston turned inward towards the cubicle. Hey, girls! Oh, gross! Max, damn! The man drive-heaved and twisted around towards the outer wall, both bending down with both hands on his knees, doubled over. Ugh! I hate fucking blood. I fucking hate blood! He winced again and took several steps away from the wound. Are you okay, Max? That's a lot of blood! Maria stayed calm and received a box of tissue from one of her desk drawers. Here! Tilt your head back and squeeze your nose. This should stop the bleeding. God damn it, Max! Weston crazily spoke, his back still turned away. I was going to invite you to my office to work on your article, but shit! I'm on the mood now. Just, damn! Get yourself cleaned up and email me your notes and photos by tomorrow morning. As he disappeared around the corner, it sounded like he nearly vomited again. I guess that's one way to get rid of him. You hit nosebleeds often? Maria actually seemed concerned. Max wondered if maybe she just learned too harshly about what she and that asshole did. She never condoned that sort of behavior, but maybe there was more to the story. Another bullet materialized and floated to her through her mind. Bessie couldn't grasp it, not fully. You freak me out, Well. Do you feel any better now? A little. Thanks for helping me. Just give me a minute. Too much happened for Acadia? Maybe not enough. This is kind of fun. Silly and stupid, but fun. No, not really. She responded, taking off the particle memory. Well, I used to. I think. Listen, thanks, Maria. I gotta get going. With her head still slightly tilted and her pointer and thumb tightly twisting the trapped tissue around her nose, Max secured her belongings and bolted straight for the door. It wasn't easy, but she luckily got through a brief conversation with her boss. Thankfully, she did what she came to do, which meant another visit with Chloe would be in her near future. Her plan was to send Weston a couple of portrait photos and an ambitiously worded outline for a story she never planned to write later that evening. For now, her next stop was her apartment. Her mom was still in town, and Max intended to finally get some answers. Hi everyone. This is AmberAnkNA 2000 again. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Because, you know, I really did enjoy making it. But, so I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, and subscribe with the notifications on down below. Till next time, bye!